So, now that Virgil's here, we can start session. Welcome back, Virgil. Thank you for coming.
Yay. It's only a matter of time before the characters realize the robots only show up when you do good in combat.
I'm glad that
I
we're
don't know what
doing
you're
double
talking about.
sessions still, but with that stated, we'll get right into it. So, you were going to move over to the next area. Did you want to do anything here before we move on? Because while you can come back, there's no reason to come back. And also, I say this as a DM, I'm probably going to delete this map so I can save on space. So do everything you want to do here now.
No, I think we're good.
Because these
I don't have
maps
anything.
these maps take up like 4 megabytes in the storage of 200 megabytes.
Oh.
So it is imperative that you do everything you want now.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I need to do.
Okay.
Let's get that owlbear link.
I will get it to you as soon as I switch maps. Okay. Owlbear. So here is the owlbear link in the chat. There you go. Okay. And then because we're moving in the cityscape, maybe we should change the map slightly. Hooray, you all get to look at a new background for a little bit.
Yay.
A different square of gray tiles and shit. So, so now that you're traveling, let me get, I forgot to get the map pulled up. That would tell me the location differences. Okay, so it's 1 down, 2 down. What did you say?
Don't forget to copy the tokens.
I did. Just scroll down.
Oh.
Like, you're looking at the main one, and then you pull down, and then there's the other one.
I was still looking at the dirt.
Now you're
I
looking
was
at,
too. I was like, what do you mean scroll down?
and now you're looking at concrete. So, to give you an idea of how your adventure has affected the area, after defeating the super mutants in the area, the raiders were able to resupply the gas line and reconnect it to the main hub. Upon reconnection to the main hub, all the areas now have a little bit of heat and a little bit of cooling. There still needs to be some other things done to get the gas lines up and working, which is your next objective. So you got the gas line hooked up again. They're getting it repaired on their end. Now you need to go to the central hub for the gas station to make it so it pressurizes correctly. Because right now it's flowing, but it's flowing in every direction at full power. Not every place needs a bunch of gas. Not everything needs all that propane, right? Some areas are like kind of small and they don't need it. Others are on the fringe. Some are down further south, so they don't need all the heat, right?
Not unless they want to explode.
The other thing is that you need to head to the pressurized station because while it is going at max capacity all right now, all of these pipes can handle different pressures, and they've gauged them in this actual central hub area. So you need to get there before, things go boom. Pressurized gas likes to, explode when it hits oxygen. And so, at least that's, I think, how science works. And so, as that stands, though, you have cleared out the super mutants. Because you've cleared out the super mutants, you won't be encountering them for some time. You won't be encountering the super mutants for some kind, and you won't be countering, their adjacent, travel stuff. As well as, because of clearing those out and clearing out Mander's Cave is kind of in a blank spot right now. They don't know where their men are, and to a certain degree, they don't know where you are. So for right now, you're hidden to them as well. Use that to your advantage. In character, you could maybe surmise this from you taking out the radio equipment and taking out all the men, that, they're in a blind spot, they don't know where you are, you've dislocated their radio equipment, and you've taken out their scout party. And so they knew you went in there, but they haven't heard back from their scout party or you, so they're kind of like, the fuck's going on, right? Makes sense?
Yep.
With that stated, you all have your wonderful little things now, and so I will require James to make me a survival check. James, did you ever pick up the perk that reduced encounters, or no?
I have the one that it reduces threat by 2, but that was the only one I picked up.
Okay, that is important for me to know, because that definitely helps. So, first day of travel begins. It's going to take, let's see, because of the closeness, it's going to take 5 days travel to get through all this concrete. You guys are used to traveling by desert and by sandy wasteland kind of Florida, Florida terrain. I don't know, swampy marshes mixed with desert. It's weird terrain style. But it's going to take about 5 days to get used to the area. So, first day, roll me your survival check.
I passed.
Okay. First day. For index. I have to ask you a question. Do you want to take a gamble?
Always.
Because you landed on a nat 40 for your threat index. Because it would reduce it by, you said 2 or 4?
2.
It would reduce it by 2. Do you want to take the deadly threat, or do you just want it to reduce by 2?
What do you think, Sven?
Is it day or night?
You are currently at night.
That means we could get the fucking death ball and power armor thing again. I mean, fuck it,
I mean, you could get him either way, but...
Oh, okay. Well, as far as I know, I thought he was a nighttime guy.
He is a nighttime creature, mostly. Something to enlighten you. One of you roll me a history... Well, actually, Sven, roll me a history check.
Sure. Well,
With your limited knowledge of cryptids, most of them are night prowlers.
I mean, it's up to you, man. Make the call. You're the one leading the party right now.
Day 1. Let's reduce it.
Okay. Okay.
Jam's in charge.
I'm sure this will go well.
Mysterious voice of God said it, not me.
You found a ghoul berserker.
That's big ass cool.
He stands approximately 10 feet tall, wide, broad shoulders, and if I could find an image for this thing, I probably will. This'll do. So, this doesn't... this is more of a doom demon, but if you just ghoulify it, you'll get the picture. Imagine him all ghouly and flesh-torn.
Can I roll to see if I like know anything about him? About like these creatures?
What would you want to roll?
It's like a survival.
I'd need a history.
Oh, history.
I'm assuming you're pulling if you've fought one of these things before.
Yeah, I'm thinking like knowledge. Like I want to know if it's gonna explode. Nat 20.
So, thing to know about ghoul berserkers is that you haven't fought one of them yourself, as you don't normally like to get up to things that can burst out radiation from you. But the big thing to know about ghoul berserkers is that similar to their glowing cousins that are able to, you know, rip a bombshell and then go boom and fucking explode with radiation, right? These ones will slowly... how do I put it? You know from watching them far off that they have a tendency to explode at a certain point, but what you notice about them, what you hear about them, is that they're nicknamed the Walking Atom Bomb. Because they got a little chunky uranium in them that goes critical. And as you damage it, it goes higher in radiation. They spike up the damage, and yeah, you get a berserker essentially.
Hey, this thing's probably gonna make.
Everybody, roll me your initiative, and by that, put your... Actually, you guys are already in the initiative counter. Get ready for initiative. By the way, Verge, I gotta stop making so many robots. I just thought you should know.
I retain my stance. That is not me.
God says otherwise.
What if it was Ringo?
Ringo's secretly in the background, fucking Scooby-Doo style, making
Right.
fucking robots. Really
Shit, not robot.
Bad dog.
Ruh-roh. Okay, so 7's up first. So 7 is going to trudge along. As he does so, he's leaving behind a little trail of radiation. Then number 4. And then number 5. Okay, Sven, you're up.
Oh. Guess I'm gonna start shooting. Let's see. If I get the moon. Okay, I can keep that shot. So
8 to 9.
I'm gonna shoot at. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the big one.
Can you speak up a little bit?
Sorry, I'm gonna shoot at the big one.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot at the berserker ghoul.
Yep. So, right leg. $21 damage. My choice. Let's go right leg again. Uh, 20 damage. Head. Uh, 15 damage. Head again. Uh, 17 damage.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Okay.
So as you get it down low enough, between its armor, its berserker skill, it's triggering, so you see as if you've been shooting it and shooting it and shooting it, this crystal begins to kind of grow a bit, where green spikes start shooting out of its, its left arm as it begins to spike up, and its right arm spikes up a little bit as it screams out, ripping out a, just a giant glow of radiation that you can see kind of ripple through the area a little bit in a green wave. Everybody make me a radiation check.
Okay. 23.
I
What
was
did
a
you-
nat 20.
Okay, so Lana passes. Sven, what did you get?
23.
Virgil, what did you get?
29.
What'd you get, James?
9.
James, you
But I
take
always
25
fail those.
rads. It then gets a little bit of a radiant glow to it. Upon doing so, you have charged up enough damage that is able to take a reaction, and is going to rad dash over here, leaving a trail of radiation behind. I need to see if it procs any healing. Doesn't proc a healing, but it does gain some DT now.
Okay.
It's refreshed 24 DT.
That's a lot.
Sorry, refreshed its condition 25, not DT threshold 25.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
This time, this time I'm going straight to armor. For 26.
Okay, procking on the radiation table again. Everybody give me a radiation check.
13.
24.
I think it's 31.
Nine.
What'd you get, Jams?
9.
What'd you get, Virgil?
I think it's 31. 17 plus 14.
James, take another 15 rads. It's gonna do another rad dash right here.
Don't like that.
Yeah, it's pretty rude.
See, does it proc anything from its table? Gets a little bit of condition back. Back up to 55 condition.
I'm gonna move.
You forgot to grab me.
No, you're right there.
I was talking to him.
I'm gonna shoot it in the armor again. Uh, 18 damage.
Okay. You said you're shooting it in the armor again?
Yeah, the second hit to the armor, did 18 damage that time.
Okay.
That is the third hit to the head, so it should be a crit.
Stop that.
32 points of damage.
Okay. Procs its conditioned again. Everybody make another radiation check.
I passed again. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Hey, we're twins.
Sven, what did you get?
I got a 23.
Lena, what did you get?
A 7. No, yes.
Okay. And Virgil, what did you get?
16.
Giggles, what did you get?
11.
Ooh. Virgil and Jams, you take 28 rads of damage. Does it proc its
So-
table?
28 rads and 28 damage?
No, 28 rads. Just 28 rads.
Oh.
That is the damage. And it heals itself for a little bit. 12 HP.
Oh
ta-
god.
We should have taken the big fight. Let it go, Giggle.
Now, what is this shit?
One of the
I'm not
legendary,
looking so good, guys.
one of the
This
legendary
is-
creatures.
No, I was talking to him. Come on. That's alright. We're gonna kick its ass.
Y'all look over at me, you see one of those pale, sickly kids looks like they have cancer.
Right.
I thought
This is
chemo
right
treatment
leg.
was good for cancer.
Okay, this is the right leg for another crit. That's the third hit to it. $38 damage.
With no armor remaining, it is triggering off its table now. It heals for a little bit. Off its radiation glow.
Oops. right arm.
Okay.
$15 damage.
It got an attack boost.
Yeah, my choice will go with the head because it's crit already. $28.
Okay, 28 damage.
Yep.
It procced to get a rad dash.
It's fucking rude.
Oh, thank you.
I wouldn't
No.
like the guy shooting me either.
That's true. That's very fair.
I just want you to imagine like this thing, you're just pumping shells into it, right? And it just grabs its axe and, like in a Dark Souls or fucking fighting game, just dashes forward, leaving a streak of green fire behind it as it comes up to you.
I'm there.
Good thing there's no op attacks in this.
You know, I was thinking
Yeah.
that too. 6 will be in the chest. 25 damage. And that will be my turn.
Everybody roll me a radiation check.
23.
$27.
14.
11.
So what did you get, Sven?
23.
Lena?
11.
Virgil?
27.
James?
14.
James, you're always the unlucky one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. James and Lena take 30 rads.
Oh.
Liner, don't forget you have the mask that absorbs the first 50 points for the day.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know.
Shit.
Never mind.
I
Get
forgot
fucked
about that.
radiation.
Why don't you use that then?
Kindly get
Wait,
fucked
Virgil.
radiation damage.
Virgil, I thought you can't use it because you're using a different headpiece. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Do you have something that doesn't cover up your face?
No, they're glasses.
Oh, okay, then you're fine. You're fine. It's just a mask.
Can I retroactively do that since I
Sure.
forgot about it?
Sure.
Oh, that is amazing.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Well, it helps my max health, but it doesn't really help where my health was. Well, when I had 38 rads, I was 9 out of 16. Now I'm 9 out of 44.
Hey, better than it was.
Hell yes. Nowhere to go but up.
Does that end
Why
your
were, you
turn?
only at why were you only at 9 at the beginning
Y'all
of this
didn't
fight?
heal last time.
I don't remember.
You didn't take a break. You just went on.
Okay.
We should do that after this.
If we
Hopefully
live.
we live. Hopefully we live. I mean, I fucked the
Remember-
thing up.
Y'all have stim packs. Y'all have items.
Speaking of items, Lena, take out the group with the football.
Ooh.
I don't know if you want to throw that mini nuke. Just saying.
No, probably not. I'm just being silly.
We're not safe.
I mean, it's already sub what?
Critical.
Yeah,
Oh,
critical.
You could throw it in the corner.
You're talking about blast radius.
How big is
Anyway,
the blast radius on that thing?
Didn't you say 100?
I don't remember getting any stats. I asked about stats and I was told it's a mini nuke.
Sounds right.
I was like, okay. I figured that we would cross that bridge if we came to it.
All right. Let's see.
You gotta kill that big fucking dude.
Yeah, I know, but I also need to move so that I can, you know, not have to worry about shooting my friends in the head.
Appreciate that.
I'm trying to use the least amount of AP as possible. Well, I can get to here for 25. It's only 2 AP.
Don't forget about your Raider's revolver.
That's the one that gives me bonuses for chems, right?
2d6 damage if under the influence of drugs. Increase the dice type for each chem that you're on. If you increase the amount of dice by 1.
You know, I mean,
Right.
it might not be a bad time to pop drugs.
I was thinking
Yeah,
about
well-
taking a buff out.
Yeah. Lena has the drugs. I don't have drugs.
I have. How do I give them to you? It's just
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna pierce his armor with the sequoia.
okay.
Okay, Virgil, you're up.
Just checking my guns real quick. 193. Alright. So... that definitely hits. Left leg. For 6 plus 5, 11 damage. Two away from a crit. In the head.
Okay.
So that's a crit, right? Because it's already
Yeah.
crippled. $18 plus 5, that's 23, 46 damage.
Okay. Roll on the table, see what happens. It is going to rad dash here.
Right. Anything else?
Nope. Go ahead.
Hit. In the head, so another crit. 6 plus 5, 11, so 22.
22 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll another time. It's going to heal by 25 HP.
Fuck.
Well, my roll
Yeah.
hit. Left leg again. Nine damage.
Roll again. Radiation check, everyone.
Oh my god, no.
Rolled an 8.
I got an 11.
15.
19.
So Lena got a what? Don't tell me until
An 8.
after I ask, because the... Yeah. So you got an 8.
That's fair.
James got a what?
Yeah.
15.
Virgil got a what?
19.
Sven got a what?
11.
So Sven, James, and Lena, you all take 20 rads.
How many?
20. How's your health looking, James? You've been taking rad after rad.
It's very low.
Like what, like 50 or something?
Yep, just about.
Okay. Continue, Virgil.
Alright. Headshot, critical. .22 damage.
It's gaining a little bit of condition back.
Left leg a third time.
That's a crit.
Plus 5 is 12. 24 damage.
Okay. So, upon landing a critical shot into its left leg, you see its body falter for a minute as the green stone inside of its chest begins to kind of crack, warp, and expand a little bit across it, as you can almost see like a bomb detonating in front of you. Upon doing so, it is going to roll, and I'm going to see what happens.
Please die.
I don't know if you want it to die right here, but
It's going to be like a super radiation move.
you see as the crystal begins to grow all throughout its body, and then it just slumps over and dies.
Hooray.
Yay!
It did not get a critical in its body to go subcritical. But you just see like green uranium sticking out of it like a bunch of crystal all over it. And it does emit quite a bit of radiation in an area. So let me show you how big that is. Still deadly. If you start your turn in it, you're taking radiation.
Virgil.
So, I don't think I'm strong enough to push you. Let's see. 6 shots. That's 12 AP, plus the 2 I used to move. 14. So I have 6 AP left.
So
I
you
am
need to
going to
move.
use 2 more AP to move back to where I was. And then I'm going to use, I believe it's 2 more AP to command robot.
Roll a check to see if you can command him.
Yes.
That was a D100, right?
Yes.
So I forgot to mention before, but if you don't remember, last time I decided that I was going to be adding in a short-term effect of that your checks count towards skill, that you get experience for them.
Right.
So, James, in the beginning when you made your check, you should have gotten 50 experience. Add that to your total. And because you made a D100, oh sorry, no, you also get 25 experience for your check.
For command robot?
Yeah, because it's a check still.
Okay, cool.
Any skill check is 25 experience. Any crit that you get on a skill check is 50, and if the check is a 2D100, it's 100 experience. If you do multiple checks in a row, each check is then 75 experience.
So did that include those radiation checks you did?
No.
Okay, no problem. Just
I'm not
trying to make
including
sure I
radiation
recall.
checks because you guys would be farming this guy if that was the case.
Dip my toe in every now and then.
I'm more so meaning like checks that involve you and your character, less than involving like effect stuff.
Sure, fine.
So commanding robot makes sense for Virgil.
All right. So, 50 feet. Need to at least be here. Alright, so he's going to move right here. That should be 2 AP. And it's 2 AP to spin up or 4?
It's 4 AP to spin up, 2 AP to attack.
Yeah.
Once spun up, you don't have to
Okay.
spin down.
Alright. Gonna spin up the minigun and attack this guy right here. Number 7, I believe.
Okay.
Left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4 D12. 32 plus. Does he get Sven's charisma bonus too?
No.
Okay, so 32 damage. And that spent
You killed a ghoul. Upon doing so, he
28 rounds.
explodes in radiation. Anything else? Other attack? Or...
Second.
You just see a minigun just go and just delete it, turning him to mush paste.
Okay, so I moved, that's 2. Spun up 4, so that's 6. I attacked 2 more, that's 8. I can attack 1 more time. If it's in range, it is not. Nothing's in range. That'll be the end of his turn. And consequently, the end of mine.
Okay. Next up is 1B, who's dead. 6 is going to move. Getting a little radiation bath. James, you're up.
How many rads do I take?
You take 27 rads.
Damn.
I'll move there for 4 AP. And then is it 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 to transfer AP?
3 to 1.
Lana, you can have 2 AP.
Does that end your turn?
That will end my turn. Actually, hang on, I can move further. That'd be 6, I still 2 AP, so I can move another 25 feet.
Okay. The ghouls moved. Lena, it is your turn.
Okay.
A lot of radiation on the field.
Shit. Okay. Oh, that's still on measure. Shit. Okay. I think I'm going to Hmm. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's not getting me any closer.
As long as you don't end the
remember-
turn in the radiation, right?
Well, remember, you can shoot past your range. Like,
You just take a penalty.
Yeah, for just a small penalty, you could take like an extra 15 feet for a penalty to your hit.
I always forget about that. Oh, what if I throw some dynamite at these guys here?
You can do that.
So move up and throw the dynamite.
So what's your explosive hit?
My explosive is
You look at the hit
My
counter next to it.
my hit's at 106.
For your explosive,
Mm-hmm.
you would just toss the dynamite. Roll your damage.
Okay.
I imagine as a kid you do like a trick shot where like you turn around like you're gonna like throw a basketball, hit the back rim or something, you just turn around.
That's right. All right. Oh, shit. Let's see. Roll to hit.
You don't need to roll to hit, you're rolling damage.
Okay.
Because you're past the D100, you just hit.
Okay.
But if she rolls a 5 or a 10, she'll crit, right?
She could try to crit with a dynamite if she wants to.
Do it.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, you have a lot of luck. It's not like me where I'm fishing for a 10.
What is happening? Ah,
So close. So close.
boo. Okay, so that was, I forget what I rolled. Fuck. I'm gonna have to roll again because I don't remember what I rolled. Do I get the +5 from Sven throwing dynamite?
What did you say?
Do I get the +5 from Sven by for throwing dynamite, or is it just on
It's just you.
weapons?
Just weapons.
Okay.
I'm experimenting
So
with that roll a
15.
little bit, whether the charisma damage would go to explosive or not. But
Okay.
so, how
So
much
I
damage are you
rolled
doing?
15. 15. And that is 10-foot AoE.
It's gonna hit both of them. Don't you worry about that. Okay, they both took damage. They're not dead, but they both took damage.
Again.
Okay. Once more with feeling. Yay, with feeling. 21.
Roll to see if you crit. Roll to see if you crit.
Oh shit. All right. Fine.
You still say it's 21, but maybe
Yay!
that crits. There you go. That is 42 points of damage. That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of black powder in that dynamite. All right.
So how much damage?
42.
Okay. Damn. So you chuck the dynamite, right? And as you throw it over there, you send it straight down his gullet as he explodes. And at the perfect moment of exploding inside his gut, half of his gut has been removed by a part of like flesh or whatever because he's rotting. It explodes and then ricochets whatever bone fragments from his ribcage like a shotgun shell through the other guy. They both die. Horrendous deaths.
Nice. Deleted. Oh, I didn't move. So that was 3. So 2, 4, 6.
You got the extra 2 from giggles.
Yeah. So that gives me 6 more still. How should I? They're not close enough. Okay. So how does it work? I've not shot beyond my means yet. How does that work?
Okay, let me look at my rule doc so I don't get this incorrect, because it's been a while since someone hasn't done that. Oh, there it goes. Combat. So, just to refresh it, if you're within half range, you get a +10 to your hit. If you're at normal range, nothing happens. Extended range, meaning 15 plus feet over your current range, it's a -5 to your target to hit. So, if you were 15 over your normal range, say your range was 25 feet and you went 15 over, it's then a -5 to hit. And if it's far range, meaning it's 25 plus and over, then it's a -15 to the target to hit and 1/4 damage.
I don't think it's worth it. Because the closest one is 50 feet away.
Okay. And how How far could you shoot?
25 feet.
So you would take 1/4 the damage to the shot, and it'd be a negative 15 to your hit. But what's your hit?
With lasers, with the energy weapons, it's 116. So I
So,
always just rolled a crit.
well, 116 minus 25. It's 91. You would still have to roll. There's a slight chance you could fail, but it's 91.
I thought you said it's minus 15 to hit.
That's for extended range, far range. So extended range is negative. So if you're plus 15 feet over, it's negative 5. If you're plus 25 feet over, it's minus 15 and 1/4 the damage.
Okay.
I
yeah.
can take a screenshot real quick.
No, I'm looking at right. So that's minus 15. She's at minus 15 range, or does she add the two together for a minus 20?
It's minus 15. Her attack range is 116 to hit. So minus 15. Sorry. No, minus 20.
Sure.
I'm getting yeah. Minus 15 is still 101. So she'd just be farming for a crit. Sorry. You'd still hit. You just would do 1/4 damage if you wanted to.
Okay. Gonna roll the crit. Come on, crit. Yay, crit. So that would give me half damage on a crit.
So
correct?
normal damage. What's your normal damage roll?
Shit, once again, long. 64.
Well, if you
Oh no.
Roll it, he's saying, baby.
roll it,
And you're
and you'll do the
Oh.
damage. We'll fourth it and then double it.
Okay.
20
Okay, so 19.
fourth is 5 times 10. 10 damage. It's number 6. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Does that end your turn, and you still going?
2, 4, 6. I still have 4 more. I'm gonna shoot again. Same guy. No crit. Oh, I didn't roll the body part.
I don't care.
Okay. 13,
so
18.
18, so 4.
Okay.
Hooray, math.
I hate math. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I can shoot one more time. So close to a crit. What is 1/4 of 14?
4,
3.
3.
Yeah, 3 and change. I've just been rolling down. I've just been rounding down.
Okay, that is my turn.
Okay. As that ends your turn, it is now back up to the top. Number 4. 4 is going to move here. So many shapes. Then 5, going to do the same thing. It is now Sven's turn. Sven, you're taking radiation damage as you take 21 rads.
Okay. set up 21.
Yes, 21 rads.
Okay. Shoot this guy here at the bottom. Let's see, number 5. In his head. $24. Left leg. 17.
Dead.
Okay.
Explodes in radiation.
Up there. I'm gonna shoot number 6. Sorry, number 6. 16. Right leg. 15. Left arm. 12.
Okay, number 6 is dead.
Shoot number 5. Direct armor. 13. Left arm. 23.
Dead.
Okay.
With this, you have ended combat.
Y'all thought we wouldn't live.
Jams, come to me immediately.
I don't think Jams is going to go anywhere near radiation.
Yeah. I need Rad-X bad.
No, Rad-X prevents you from getting radiation. What you need is Radaway, and I have 1.
I have stim packs.
I can't believe I passed all those fucking radiation checks. I always fail those.
Must be nice.
Look, I have a 5 in radiation. I fail them all the time.
That's what I have. Can we take a break? My health is like halfway. And I think Jams needs a break too.
You mean rest?
Yes, that.
Yeah.
Gotta search and do all of our little things here
Okay.
as well. And then, yeah, we'll rest.
I'm gonna stab Jams with this radaway.
Pass.
Was it 40?
You know, now I'm gonna have to look it up because I thought it was 75. Oh no, I didn't find it in the document.
What do you mean?
What?
What are you searching for?
Radaway.
It's in there.
The search tool isn't finding it.
If I go to chems, radaway, right under radax, removes 40 rads and saps hunger and thirst by 20 points if you're using the hunger and thirst.
Okay, so it is 40. Okay.
And let's see here real quick. And if you use too many of them, you have to make an addiction check of nature 4. But I'm talking, gotta use like 4 or 5 of them at a time. Y'all have been so sparing on the chems that I don't even think any of you'd become a junkie.
So Jams will heal 40 rads. Do a first aid check on myself. Yay, it passed. Love it when I don't have to do much math. Alright, Jams, first aid for you. Did I click the right thing? There we go. It passes. Good job. Heal for 59.
You should be also getting 25 experience for these checks.
Oh. Well, that's 50 experience right there.
I'm still calculating your battle experience that you got.
Yeah.
Hey, Robbie.
Yeah?
You get your swift learner. That means those checks you pass that are worth 25 are worth 70.
Oh.
So the 2 you pass are 140.
140?
You pass 2, right? And 70 apiece.
Damn.
Well,
That's
they're 25.
70.
Each check is 25 apiece.
Right, and you said when you said that you said we got the slip one.
Yes. So 25 plus
Right.
the what? 45?
Plus
45
30.
is 70.
Can you speak up
Is
a
it-
little bit, Graycon?
Sorry, I thought it was. Is it 30 for him? I thought it was 15 apiece.
It's 10. It's 10 per level. So at max level, you
Okay.
get 30.
Okay, sorry. So it's 55 apiece then. So 110 XP.
Yeah, remember,
per
because we nerfed it, because you guys are like, holy fuck, this is a shit ton.
So it's 110.
Yeah, 55 per. Give myself 55 for passing my check of finding bullets.
All right. Does anybody else need first aid?
I do.
All right. Lena?
Once you're done with that, I'll give
Yep.
everybody the XP total that is the base experience you all earned today, which was a lot, by the way.
Heal for 59.
Yeah. Thank you.
And that's another 55 experience for me.
Does anyone else have
Yep.
randomly?
No. I do. I'm speaking for myself. I do not have any. Oh, wait, no, I lied. I do have one. Yeah, I stab you with one.
40 more rads gone. So, are you all ready for the astronomical number of this combat encounter?
Sure.
Shoot.
10,500 experience base across 9 enemies.
Excuse me.
At 10,500.
10,500 at base across 9 enemies. 9 different sources of
30
experience.
30 times 9 is 270.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Give me that number one more time.
I will type it out in chat.
My gosh.
$10,500 over 9 enemies. So that's 9 different sources. Yeah, the Berserker Ghoul was 8,000 experience. Oddly enough, that would have been technically more than if you would have gone a deadly threat. Because the big encounters like that are at the far end of the XP table. A deadly threat only increases the XP by 1,000, but still.
Okay, let's see. Make sure I'm doing this right.
It's 4 times your int, right?
What's 4 times your int?
Your skill points.
No.
Double.
Double your int, that's right. Okay.
There it is. Okay. $10,770. So
Going to unpause. So, you defeated the Ghoul Berserker. It is currently nighttime. What do you all want to do?
Well, they said they want to rest for the evening. And I guess we need to kind of explore the area and see if we find anything of note.
Given that you're in the area, just moving your tokens a little bit. Do you want to make an investigation check, Virgil?
yes.
For, I think it was investigation for scrap. Or do you want to try to find someplace?
What do you guys
Stuff.
think? Things or places?
We need things. We need to find medicine. We need to find caps. We need to find all kinds of shit.
Things it is. $34.
You manage to be going through the area, so as you are rummaging around through the area, right, trying to find your way on through the city, you find a shopping cart that is full of some, just like a mix of supplies and stuff, where it seems like there was a guy who was standing here. His head has been shot off, but none of the supplies have been taken. What would you like to do?
Are you
Careful,
also there?
Virgil.
Does anything look like booby trapped?
You would need to roll me a investigation check. Also, that scavenger check was 25 experience, by the way.
Okay.
I know it's going to take a little bit to get used to, but because it involved your character, that is a check that you get experience off of.
Right, so another investigation. Oh, 35.
Okay. So you do find it is trapped. There is a mine stuck to the bottom of it that is wired up with a small pressure plate on the bottom of all the supplies of the shopping cart.
And that one's experience as well.
Yes. Would you like to disarm it?
I would. Is that going to be a repair check or an explosives check?
Explosives.
Why do I have to care about the inappropriateness of sending a child to disarm a bomb? Alright.
You need her little
Explosives it
fingers.
is.
You need her little fingers to reach in there to plug it
Yeah,
up.
she's good at it, Virgil.
Hey Lena, you want to come disarm this mime?
Absolutely.
Excited.
Go for it.
She noisily cracks her fingers. I rolled a 32, and I have 107.
Okay. So what'd you roll?
I rolled a 32.
Okay, so you pass the check. 25 experience for you. As you pass the check, you do you just kind of like unscrew it almost. You just unscrew the mine delicately, and it deactivates. You now have a mine. Upon deactivating it, you find inside the shopping cart. Let me type this out. That's why I like having two monitors now.
Yay, I did a smart thing.
What, having the child disarm a bomb?
No, checking for the bomb before reaching in.
I mean, my first reaction was, let's take his shit, and then, like, 20 seconds later, it popped into my head, maybe we should think about this. So
Careful. They shot him into stuff.
that's
There might be...
why I'm not leading the party, because I don't think about that until after it's too late. And then it's
Normally-
like, oh yeah.
Normally, that's what I do too. This time is an outlier.
Because I'm a fucking chaos goblin.
I'm just absent-minded.
Well, that too. But I kind of feel like they go hand in hand.
Oh. I have to
Almost
remove
done.
12 of my pistol ammo.
You're muted, sweetheart.
That's a good call, Robbie. I forgot to remove my ammo off of my shooting plate.
Yeah.
Okay, here's everything that you find. You can obviously... I'm no longer going to be listing the effects, as you have a whole data table and sheet to find that on. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes.
So you found 4 Salisbury steaks, 4 white I don't know how to fucking say that. Horsenental?
Horse nettle.
Horse
Horse
nettle.
nettle. 5 potato chisps, not chips, chisps.
Okay.
Old joke. And then 2 bottles of vodka, 10 fusion cells, 2 psycho, 5 slasher, 2 cat eye, 2 stim packs, and 1 radaway.
I can make Molotov cocktails out of that vodka.
Or you could drink it.
So
Ew.
I ran away.
Yeah, the fusion cells should definitely go to Lena. The rest of that all looks like cooking and drugs.
And I have the radaway.
You, my friend, are the one who needs it the most. Go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna take it. I'm doing a lot better now.
I need you to roll me a nature check.
Here we go. This is where we learn the lesson not to use strange drugs we found in a sharpening cart.
Well, no, he told you if you shoot, like
25.
3 of them up.
No, I know.
You managed to pass. You're not addicted to radaway.
Well, that's
Right.
good.
That would have been a very terrible addiction to have. Considering it's so fucking rare.
Rowdy, stop.
What'd I do? What?
I'm sorry, I'm fetching at my dog.
What the
Oh,
dog
I thought you said
doing?
Robbie.
No, his name is Rowdy.
Okay.
What the dog
It
doing?
sounds very similar. He's licking his paw like 2 feet from me.
Yuck.
Yeah. Noisily licking his paw.
He's just trying his best.
I know it. Well, he's old, so he gets away with a lot of shit. He's the goodest boy.
So,
Aside from the
as
fusion.
you- Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, aside from the fusion cells, Jams, why don't you go ahead and carry all of the rest of that? You don't have any stim packs to carry around, do you?
Besides, he could use a slasher and psycho more than any of you, being melee.
There you go.
Surprised Sven's not getting the food.
Well, Jams is the one that cooks it, right?
I
Yep.
can take it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can carry stuff too. I'm carrying almost nothing.
You can carry food.
I mean, I've got most of the food on me. Let me just carry it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have some Salisbury steaks and some Nevada stand by. Nevada agave. There we go.
Divvy it up however you guys want to. My bags are full.
Well, do you need me to carry some stuff?
Um. It'd take us a while to go through all the stuff I have.
Okay, maybe we should do that another time.
Yeah.
You can work on that on the side, and
Yeah.
just say, hey, I passed these items out to whoever. Until then, they're all in your inventory, and we just move on. All right, so we need to rest for the night, right? And let everybody heal. So we need to rest. Everybody heal.
What's that?
So, with you wanting, right, you're wanting to rest up for the night?
Yeah.
Because you're in dangerous territory, one of you will have to make me a survival check.
I pass.
A funny number. Okay, so you rest as you go down to sleep for the night. You wake up. 4 times your endurance attribute is how much you heal for that. And upon waking up, all the stuff that happens when you wake up, all the pills and all that great nonsense.
Yay.
So, what do you all want to do now?
If we're all rested, I think it's time to head to the second place. Right? Keep moving.
Yep.
Lena, you said you had Salisbury steaks. How many do you have?
13.
Please. Okay. Yeah, I'll take them.
Okay. I give them to you.
So, as you continue, right? So, you all wish to continue, another day's travel. As you're traveling this day, do you want to scavenge, or do you want to look for a new place as you go?
I want to look for a new place and scavenge.
I think we need to scavenge.
I mean, if we find a new place, we might be able to find stuff there too. I don't care either way. Just asking.
What do you think, James?
Let's find a place.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're finding a place. Well, which check is that?
Perception.
Perception. 27.
So as you're hunting around, trying to find a new area to be at, so you're hunting around as you're walking throughout the city. You manage to find a small little area where you find a little den carved out into one of the buildings. It's just like a hole blasted through one of the building's walls, but it appears to be kind of like fortified up a little bit. There's blood spatters all across the sides of the walls, a few hand-marked prints on it. What do you want to do?
Like to investigate carefully for traps.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
28.
So you find that while the area is not trapped, the blood that is here is pretty old. It's dried up, and the door is not trapped in any way, but it does appear to be, heavily used. Like things are going in and out of here quite often.
All right, we'll open the door and look inside.
You open up the door to see there are several black-robed figures surrounding a chair where there appears to be a man who is getting his skin flayed alive and bolted to the chair as he is desperately trying to scream out for help, who appears to be looking like one of the people from Mander's cave as he's getting, I guess, tortured to death. And he looks at you and is like, he's shaking his head. There appear to be bones of skeletons grafted onto the walls, a lot of flayed up skin, kind of like potato peels everywhere, and a bunch of ritualistic stuff on the ground lit by candles.
Did I see how many cultists were in there?
4 cultists, black-robed figures. One looks over at you and just continues his work.
Specifically at him?
What'd you say?
Specifically at Virgil?
Yeah, like he looks over as he hears the door open and just goes back to flaying the guy alive.
All right. I walk in and put a gun to the back of the guy, cut his head, and blow his brains out.
Okay, roll your hit.
I hit.
Okay, I'll set the combat encounter up. Okay. How much damage?
Let's see. I used the wrist breaker, so that's 2d10. 15 plus Sven's 5 charisma points, so 20 damage.
Just getting everything else quickly set up. Do any of you else want to help Virgil, or you're just kind of watching at this point?
If I can see what's going on, yes, I will help. I mean, I hear a gunshot. I'm gonna move over.
Yeah.
So as you walk in and blow this guy's brains out from the back of his head, all four of the others look up at you from what they were doing. They immediately pull their pistols out, and we start combat. As one speaks up and says, "For thine devil shall be upon the throne, and for which you shall now be fought. Do not interrogate her. Do not mess with our work. We serve a greater purpose, one grander than yours. Step back now, and our brother's blood shall not be tainted. Continue, and we shall place you upon this throne ourselves, and we shall hear his divine words intervene upon us." Do you back off, Virgil?
No, I find the puddle of blood seeping from him and I step in it.
Very well. Die. So that was your preemptive strike. Number 3 is going first. As you see number 3 kind of pull out a sacrificial dagger, he slices his hands, claps, as you see a bit of blood begin to seep up into the air as he's murmuring under his breath some prayer. Your eye then begins to horribly sting and burn as the sigil lights up. Feeling as if your wound is being... feeling as if your eye is being cauterized a little bit. Upon doing so, the blood around this guy begins to wane as it kind of shimmers and floats into the air before summoning him back up into a ghoul.
That's unfortunate.
The ghoul shambles to life as it appears as radiation has rotted its skin completely over, the blood turning a black pitch coal color as it begins to smell of rot and decay. Upon which number 3 begins chanting aloud in some incandescent language you do not know, but he is then going to spend the rest of his AP to increase the chanting. Upon doing so, you see that blood begins to form around him as the man begins to scream in agony as his skin begins to peel off his body on its own like a banana peel on his left arm. The chair begins to rumble and shake as the different Tesla coils around it begin to shimmer and spark to life with electricity. It is now number 1's turn.
Didn't expect that.
What did you say?
Didn't expect that.
Number 1 is also going to cut his hand, clap together, and do some chanting. He passed his religious tech. As a similar thing, he is going to chant, increase the process, as the right arm now peels like a banana peel of skin, as the man on the chair is screaming even louder through the gagging, and you can just hear muffled screams and groans as, again, the sparks from this Tesla coil is going to shock up even more, arcing electricity between the peeled-off bits of his skin, almost hovering above his body, his muscles twitching and twinging, his body beginning to kind of like shock, almost like Frankenstein, to life. He is then going to kind of like slide some blood as it smears across the ground towards you in kind of like a goopy fashion. It is now Virgil's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna shoot the first guy that started chanting.
Upon you moving, triggering the effect of the cultist, the Devil Throne's cultist, he slips through the blood almost like teleporting, and is immediately going to shoot you. You take 15 damage from a sawed-off shotgun.
Okay.
To the chest.
Right. Chest. Take 4. I take 11 damage. Okay. Rolling my shot. Hit. Oh. Chest.
Okay.
2d10. Six plus 5 is 11 damage.
Make another religion check. Keep going.
Yep.
He
Hit.
continues to focus as his religion check passes.
Direct armor. $16 damage.
Okay.
Hit. Right arm. $19 damage. Rapid
Two.
reload.
To his body.
To his armor.
Okay. Armor again.
Wait. No, armor was the second shot, right?
You're on your third shot right now.
Yeah. I know I rolled it.
You rolled damage first, then armor, and then I was questioning if this one was armor or damage to armor. So, fourth check?
Okay. Fourth shot. That hits. Chest.
Okay. How much damage?
20.
So, as you kill him, you fire a bullet through his chest that hits his heart. Upon doing so, with his dying breath, he stabs himself, upon which you see his kind of body explode inside of his own robes, the blood then fumigating from himself into a blood mist. The ghoul then goes limp and keels over, and all the blood pools onto the ground, slipping and sliding towards the chair, to where the guy begins to scream as a Tesla shock is sent through his body. You can see his body jolt upwards, as you can see almost like his mouth move a little bit away from the pain, as if trying to speak something, but nothing happens. The blood being converted to like lightning of some kind into the Tesla coil.
Alright.
So all that remains for him is a bunch of robes.
Okay. I'm gonna gonna shoot the guy that shot me with a shotgun. Hit. Left arm. $17 damage.
As you go to shoot him in the left arm, he passed his religion check as he slips into the blood again, teleporting back to the other side of the chair, taking half the damage.
Okay. I'm going to shoot him again, but I'm going to take aim.
Okay.
Hit.
So you're spending, are you doing VATS or are you aiming?
I'm aiming.
Okay.
So I don't hit the guy in the middle. Chest.
Okay.
19 damage.
He attempts to teleport, but he misses his religion check as you hit him directly into the chest. You kill him. He is not able to mystify himself, instead just falling to the ground dead. The sort of bloody kind of goop sludge slowly slinks between the creases and cracks in the ground, disappearing from sight as if it was never there, only leaving behind dried bloodstains.
Alright. And... let's see.
Number 2 is going to say something to you. Why are you invading our ritual? This man deserves his penance for desecrating our altar. Would you really say that he should live?
I'm gonna guess your cult is the rival to the cult that I'm taking over, so I really don't care about your altar. I'm gonna kill you.
Did I hear him say that?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's see. I did 6 shots. That's 12. I moved. It's 14. Took aim. That's another 2. 16. I got 2 shots left. Hit. Head. 15 damage.
Okay.
Hit. Head. Nine damage.
You shoot him twice into the head, his skull cracks open and pops like a cherry as he falls over to the ground dead. Upon doing so, the chair once again jolts forward as he's even in more pain, but then as the chanting is gone and none of the cultists remain, the Tesla coils turn off as they slowly power down, his body steaming, crackling as if it just came out of the oven like a fresh meatloaf, sizzling and bubbling.
Is he still alive?
You can do a medicine check.
Okay, I will do a medicine check. Oh, I definitely passed.
He's bleeding out, but yeah, he's alive for right now.
I would like to perform first aid on him.
You're gonna need to do a... Do you still have a doctor's bag?
I think I do, but let me check.
Because this is some grievous injuries that you're gonna need more for than just a first aid.
Might be in my... I know I have that medic bag full of stuff that we found, but that's not what you're talking about. Did I leave it over here? Feel like I have it, but I want to make sure.
If not,
Yeah, I'm
you're going to
actually
need
not-
to. If not, you're going to need to perform for me a 2d100 medicine check to try to make it so he's not bleeding anymore. Because even if you heal him, he's still bleeding out.
Right.
They inflate both his arms.
Yeah.
Does this man want to live?
You can't really tell at the moment. He kind of is in too much shock to talk.
Like, you might want a bullet.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. Okay, 2d100. 2d100 medicine check. Let's see. Oh, I'm good. No worries.
What'd you get?
I got 118 out of my 240.
That was 100 experience right there.
Yes.
So you managed to take a little bit of oil that you had before, some of that cooking oil, drape it over his arms and light him aflame as you cauterize his whole arm as he shrieks in pain, but you do so in a way that's skillfully. Upon doing so as well, you can now heal him a little bit to boost his stats up just a tiny bit, so first aid.
Alright. Passes. He heals for 59... 60 for 60.
Okay. So as he heals for 60 HP, he's up a little bit as he kind of like looks over at you shakily. As he coughs up and spits a tooth out. Why did you kill him? Am I alive?
Take your time, buddy. Catch your breath first, then we can talk.
About 15 minutes are gonna go by before he can, like, kind of get his shit together. What do you want to do in this 15 minutes inside of this blood-soaked room that smells of gore and everything rotting? There's bones all over the wall and a couple of chests around.
Let's take him out by the front door outside and give him a sip of water.
Well, here's the issue. I need you to remove the deadbolts that are in his body, bolting him to the chair.
Yeah.
I see. Hey, Lena, come pick some locks.
So he,
No, like, there's a rivet through his arm that's bolting him to the
Oh.
chair.
When you said deadbolts, I thought locks. Okay.
No, more like Christ, deadbolt.
Oh, hey Jams, come rip some nails out.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh,
I'll
Yeah.
lumber over.
fuck.
I'll hey buddy.
You just see
You
his
ready?
eyes. You just see his eyes go wide as he's shaking like, no, 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 no. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take out my. I need to get a really good grip on this, so I'm gonna take my power fist or the power gripper and grip onto the
Power
nail,
grippers.
and I'm gonna yank.
How many of these bolts are there?
12.
Damn it.
So I need you to make me 12 individual athletics checks.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, I need you to make me 12 individual sleight of hand checks to not kill him.
7.
So you rip the first one out and deal 10 damage to him. As you rip it out, you take part of his... it's on his left wrist. You rip it out and take a chunk of his flesh with him. As he just screams in agony, like...
Don't worry, only 11 more.
Starts to cry.
Oh my god.
10.
You take out another one, taking another chunk of flesh with him, goes...
I'll be gentler on the next one, maybe. 14.
You manage to slip another one out of his arm as it comes out cleanly, with just a from the sticky flesh that was on it. By the way, he's currently at 50 HP, just to let you know.
Don't worry. We're almost...
By the way, you're gaining, because these are multiple checks, well, I'll tell you at the end.
Okay.
You passed one.
Ooh, nat 20.
You pull the one out of his shoulder without damaging any of his discs, even though it crushed all of his discs, but you managed to pull it out to repair his shoulder discs.
Nice. 17.
You start with the other wrist as slip comes out, just covered in sticky blood, and there's a literal hole through his wrist.
Another nat 20.
You pull it out of let's see here. You pull it out cleanly from his forearm. No flesh, and kind of like it wraps around itself, kind of self-healing. You yank some more flesh out of him. But it's out. You pull it out of his shoulder disc, kind of only breaking his right shoulder.
18.
You manage to pull it out of his thigh as you pull out a long, thick railroad spike. It's like 12 inches long.
That one was tricky.
And last one.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. 7, 12.
You damage him as he's now down to 15 HP, and you break his left thigh and leg.
That wasn't so bad now, was it?
He is crying and bawling his eyes out.
It looked pretty bad.
There is holes
I hit him
all
with a
over
stim
him.
pack.
And, so heal up the HP. So how much HP does he heal up?
Oh, forget what the roll for stim pack is.
2d8.
Oh. 10.
Okay, so he heals up 10 HP to 25. When you pulled all the nails out of him, I already, just describing it, I feel on every part of my body where it is, those pain points. I hate it. Being the DM that imagined it. You know what I mean? So, you pulled it out of him, and it's like you just slap chopped, like a slap chopper, through his arms and legs. The stim pack manages to heal up the bits and pieces of it, and you kind of like close the wounds so they're not bleeding out, as he's literally in so much fucking pain right now because of all of it, but he can still talk as he's looking at you, crying his eyes out, smeared in blood and gore of his own design and making. He cannot stand or walk because he has a broken leg and very weak muscles, and you sense that he is completely spent energy-wise, and it's going to take a while for him to like actually get the fuck out of here.
Does anybody have a Med-X?
Virgil, these supplies are for us, you know.
I just wanted to take the edge off would be good.
I think,
We're technically allies.
We stopped him from dying. That's pretty good. I can't believe I didn't kill him.
All right. While we're waiting for him to recover enough to talk, I want to inspect the chests for traps.
Can I? Okay, go ahead.
By the way, you got 525 experience from all that jams.
Woohoo!
Because it was multiple checks in a row, you got 75 for each one you passed.
All right. Investigation.
Who could tell if that chest was, trapped or not? But you feel the compulsion to open it anyway.
No, it's a natural 1.
Yeah, but you feel compelled to open it. You must open it now.
Even though the final result was 25.
Nat 1 is Nat 1, my friend.
It's definitely
All right,
not
I
that.
guess I opened
You
it.
open up the trap to have a bunch of knives jet out at you and stab you in the chest. You take 10 damage.
Shit.
That looks like fun.
You find it is full of blood, and there's floating skulls inside, kind of like an apples bin at a fair.
Ugh. Right.
Splish
Investigating
splash,
the
I was
next
taking
one.
a bath.
Who the fuck traps a chest full of blood like it's that important?
Those guys love blood.
Okay, this investigation is 34.
You open up the chest to see that it is not trapped. Instead, inside is just some very jank electronics. I say jank electronics because it's a fusion core hooked up to a battery, hooked up to a generator that is powered by 2 fusion cells that is hot wired into a car battery that is then hot wired into a transistor and a capacitor that is then pumping electricity into the Tesla coils. All of it reeks of this is going to fucking melt and start a fire.
I want to remove the fusion core and fusion cells without damaging them.
Okay. Repair check 2D100.
Okay. That is 101 out of 240.
So you okay. Next time I tell you for a repair check, let's 2D100, and you say that you already have 240, just tell me, because you'll auto pass it.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to fish for a crit, but
I didn't know if how close or far I was from passing mattered.
so once you reach past 200 on a 2D100, there's no way that you're going to be able to not fail those checks, right?
Yeah.
Also, I'm
All right,
changing the skill checks to be skill checks, not checks in general, for the 25 experience. Like, if there's still multiple in a row, I'll still give you, like, the 75 for multiple, like, sleight of hands in a row, right? But, like, 25 based off any check is kind of overpowered. I'm feeling. Or do you, what do you think, Virgil and Sven? And
I mean, I don't really make any, I don't really make very many skill checks. I know Virgil's been making a bunch, and Giggle's been making a bunch. How much experience have you gotten from that? This game, what, 300-400 at this point, Robbie?
Yeah, I think I can see how it can add up really quickly, but I can see how having it is
Okay.
encouragement to interact with the environment. You know what I mean?
I will keep it around, and we'll give it a couple more sessions and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
just because you guys are making a lot of checks right now that I'm
I just
noticing.
got
It.
like
Well,
10 in a row.
well, I mean, there's always going to be a pretty decent amount of checks, but it just kind of depends on what the checks are.
Yeah, fair enough. You get 25
You know,
experience for that, Virgil, and you manage to harvest everything in it. You get the fusion core, you get the 2 fusion cells, you get the capacitor and transistor, and the car battery.
Okay.
So hey, you got a fusion core now.
Yeah. Just in case I need another one.
You want to check out the other one here?
Yes.
Okay, another investigation.
$35? Yeah.
Okay. So it is not trapped. You do find some stuff inside of it. So I'll get that typed out real quick. Give yourself 25 experience.
Fusion core. Gonna give the 2 fusion cells to Lena.
Put that here.
There's that a transistor and what else?
Transistor and capacitor. Scroll down to the weapons category. Do you want to do anything else while I'm typing this out?
The only other thing there is to do is check the other chest, so I'll wait till you're done.
No, go ahead and roll an investigation.
Yeah, okay. Oof. That's 26.
Okay. It's a 26. What was the base roll?
2.
You know, some might say this is trapped. Who knows? What does your intuition say?
Intuition says I got a knife in the chest last time.
Roll me a... So you notice here that there is some electronics going on at work here, that it has an automatic spring-loaded mechanism in it, so you could roll me a science check to disarm it.
Yes, I shall do that. Let's see, science. What kind of science check? It matters.
What do you mean?
I mean, how many 100?
2d100.
Okay. I passed.
Okay. So, you manage to completely remove the mechanism from the chest, as it appears to have been a sonic, like kind of like a sound emitter on it that would have like let out like a decibel thing.
Bust your eardrums kind of trap.
Yep. You wish to open it now?
Yes.
Okay, let me get the full loot table and list and everything, and then I'll get back to you.
Sure. Sure thing. And I get 25 for that science check.
Well, the science was a skill check, so it was 2d100, so it was a 100 experience, and the other one was 3, so 75, 175 experience from everything total. If you do any normal skill check is 25, any 2d100 is 100 experience, and any multiple skill checks like in a row, like I asked for like the sleight of hand, they're each one that you pass is then worth 75.
I see. And all of that still counts as one source?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to go back to the armor real quick, make sure I'm getting the right helmet, because this is going to be a pretty big reveal if this is... Yep. Make sure I get the right... Almost done. Trying to work as fast as I can with this. And... roll for the final one. Okay, so from both chests, you find from the first chest some... So you open up the first one, you find some mysterious leather inside, 7 bone fingers, a 45 auto pistol, 2 gun kits, a katana machete, and 10 cleavers. From the second one, you find that it was locked, and it was pretty sturdy, like someone didn't want you to find what was in there. You find 25 plasma grenades, 1 T-45D power armor helmet, covered in blood with smears and kind of scratches all over it, 10 stim packs, 5 Hydra, 2 Doctor's Bag, and 5 Ghost Sight.
Woohoo, med supplies.
So what do y'all make of that, Virgil?
It's a lot of cleavers.
Virgil?
My fucking shit was muted. I make that as a really good fucking haul.
Yeah, but what about the helmet?
The helmet.
A T-45D power armor helmet.
Shit. Where's the rest of the armor? And who the fuck was wearing it? Just hold on to it for now.
Does
None
this
of-
look like... Does this look like the shit that would have belonged to the only guy we've seen in power armor?
Roll me a history check with your military background, so advantage. What'd you get?
Rolling it now. 13.
So, based upon your military background and what you know, is what he was wearing was late stage power armor, otherwise known as a T-60. Very durable, extremely good for tanking, was like late into the war, made for like one-man squad missions, right? Like, we're going to send you out there, and you're going to go obliterate that front line as a walking tank, right?
Okay. That is not it.
But this is a T-45. Towards
Yeah.
later half of the war, they were more standard issue, but not the same at all.
Alright. I'll hold on to the doctor's bag, the stim packs, and the helmet. Give the grenades to Lena. I'll grab the pistol. We can leave the fucking fingers. We don't need that.
I want the fingers.
Well, if you want the fingers, you can have them.
No.
Give him to the dog.
Oh no.
There's an idea.
They're bony fingers though. They don't have any meat on them.
Oh, he loves bones.
Dogs love bones. It'll be like milk bones.
Yeah.
Crunch,
he
crunch, crunch.
was a good boy.
Good for his teeth.
Good old a finger.
Okay.
I want to inspect this mysterious leather. Can I tell if it's human or not?
That would require a barter check.
Wow, really? Barter? Okay. I don't think I passed.
You could always ask Sven. He's good.
No, definitely not. 29. Sven, you want to come take a look at these?
Yeah, I'll see if I can tell you what this stuff is.
Because I can't make heads or tails of it.
Sorry. Sorry, so D100 check.
Yeah, barter check. Just a D100.
Okay, yeah, I passed. And I crit.
This is human skin that has been forged with cow leather to make a stretchier cow leather. Typically, you found this been used for making boots and all kinds of extra fancy equipment because it surprisingly, human skin combined with cow leather stretches real fucking good and can get around a lot of tight, weird angles.
Like it was made to be there.
Do we really want to take this with us?
Well, you find out the benefit of it.
So looking at it, the only part that I tell them is that looks like some really stretchy leather. It's mixed with cow and something. And then I tell them about the benefits of it, but I don't tell them that part of it mixed with people.
Alright then.
Mystery Leather's effects allows for mobility of light armor when you're using heavy or medium armor.
Damn.
So if heavy or medium armor had a, mobility decrease, or, you weren't strong enough to use it, and so you'd get a mobility decrease, you could use the Mystery Leather to make it so that you don't incur that.
Nice.
Okay. Obviously, the katana and machete will go to Jams.
Yay.
So who wants
Last
the
time.
clever, Hydra, and ghost sight?
Cleaver.
Last time we gave him a katana, he just sold
That's
To be
supposed to
fair,
be
I
a
had a
cleaver,
ripper.
sorry.
Oh, 10 cleavers?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the 10 cleavers will go to Jams as well.
Those are thrown melee weapons.
So all that's left is the Hydra and the Ghost Site. Who wants to have drugs?
I'll carry him.
If I remember correctly, I can pull it up. So, Hydra is for temp condition. So, when you give it to yourself, you pump into yourself 45 temp condition on your armor. You kind of think of it like a almost like a temporary HP for your armor.
Right.
And then the Ghost Sight is you can sense a living creature in a 15-foot radius for a minute.
So it's like detect life in Elder Scrolls.
Detect life and wall hacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, is our buddy awake yet?
He is awake as he is sweating quite profusely from the shock and everything, as he's trembling to kind of barely move. I can't move my arms or my legs. What? Who are you people?
Who are you? And who are these people that had captured?
These are those devil throne worshippers. I'm just a man. I was passing through, and I managed to get through here, and I encountered some of their shit. Thinking that no one was around, I did what any man would do and stole some of the drugs that were there to try to use on my provisions forward. Then my little caravan group got pounced, and I was dragged here. They've been torturing me for a few hours, saying that their god is gonna deliver some divine message through me.
Hey, we know you work for Mandy.
What'd you say to him?
I said, we know you work for Mandy.
Who
Tell
are
us straight
you?
what's happening. We also work for Mandy.
I suppose I don't have much more to say than I have to believe you if that's the case. You are the people who did save me, after all. So, I was sent out here from Mander. I was to follow up with a scouting patrol, but we were to investigate the other areas. Seeing as how the cult has pushed through here, I know we're tracking Vespers, but we currently also need to track this area as the Devil's Throne has invaded Tepensky. Now, mind you, since they only focus on cultists, you'd think that would be okay. But for some reason, they've gotten more vicious, attacking people who desecrate altars or who kick down their stuff or that move through a sacred area, they call it. They capture and skin you alive, thinking that somehow the torture will make up for it. All my men were tortured and skinned, and all their blood was stuffed in that chest over there, and their parts put in the other one. Hooked up to this blasted chair, they said so many things. The fuck were they saying? God. He just begins to cry. My men. My friends. Fuck.
I'm going to use persuasion. Say, hey, get it together. Give us the rest of this information so we can help deal with these guys around here.
That's all the information I know.
And they killed all of your people here?
Yes.
And how many of these cultists were here? And where else are they?
There were only
Local.
8 or so cultists, but they slaughtered 15 of us. Well, 15 of my men, not including me.
How many did you take with you? Because we only found 4 here.
They killed a majority of us, and then took the rest of us back. I'm sure their guts are lying somewhere in the streets.
Is there anything else we need to know?
He shakes his head.
Virgil, Jan, Lena, anything else we need to know?
Can I roll a religion check?
On what?
The cultists?
What part? Just in general?
Their robes, and then maybe like one in the room too.
Okay, roll me first on the cultist. Robes and stuff.
28.
So, again, you recognize the cultists specifically as the Devil Throne Worshippers. Devil Throne Worshippers, their whole shtick is they capture other cultists to feed to their god, the Devil's Throne, and his whole thing is that he's coming to he's coming to bring about the end of the world somehow, or to bring about his power, but he can only give his divine access through the dying or killing of other cultists that are not his own. So, as you remember, they're warring with Vespers, or the other cultist of the Wombat Cat, in Vespers, to get their men to sacrifice to their god. The other one, the Vespers, are trying to murder them because they don't want to be killed out, right? That's sort of been destabilizing that region, but none of it's gone hot yet. You were told to investigate Vespers for all they were worth, and then you came back. But these guys are the Devil's Throne. You want to make a check on the room?
32.
Your check on the room comes back with, so, you see there are pentagrams all over the room, and there are different ritualistic symbols draped everywhere in different stuff. The throne itself kind of looks like a makeshift chair put together with jagged points to produce as much pain as possible in key areas, so that if you sat on it normally and didn't move around, it wouldn't hurt you. But if you move, it would slice the bottom of your skin, serrate you, cut you, stab you, and then once inside, like, you can see, like, there's like little points and all that all over it, right? So it's supposed to get you to move and gyrate in pain as much as can while tortured. The sigils themselves aren't much different than what you've experienced with your own cult of the Black Quirks, but they're like different, and like the Black Quirks are more based around like alchemy and shit like that, whereas the other one is these are like more kind of like witchcraft associated stuff, right? Less alchemical symbols, more actual just ruins of unknowable power. Make sense?
It does.
The sigils are drawn in a way that unlike the alchemical symbols where like everything would feed into one thing to another, which would like chain each other together, these sigils appear to be acting upon their own will, and from what you saw in the battle, appear to be more magic centric or eldritch power based, rather than just say pure up science alchemy.
Alrighty.
All right.
Any other checks?
I can't think of anything that I could do.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm good here too.
Yeah. I'm more worried about whether or not we can leave the guy alone.
All right. I mean, you know what happened with the last group of these guys.
Right, but the problem is he can't walk on his own unless the stim pack has worked wonders on him.
All right. Yeah, I guess let's go.
What are you doing?
Uh, we're gonna tell him that he's on his own from here. We have our own mission to carry out.
He just kind of sinks into the chair and sighs.
Just remember, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. So you're gonna be a beast.
Did we do experience off of that fight?
I'm not sure.
What did you say, Sven?
I asked if we did experience off of that fight.
Yes. 400 experience across 4 sources.
All right, are we ready?
Suppose so.
Okay, just put your tokens back here and delete this structure. So from your mini encounter over, rolled on the encounter table, nothing for the day. So do you choose to rest or continue on through the night?
Do we need to rest?
I took a hit. I'm at like half health. I could probably fix it with some first aid though.
Yeah, I mean, take a little bit of time and fix yourself up if you can, and if not, we'll sleep for the night. And
Does anybody else need first aid?
I could.
Alright. Would you do jams first? That definitely passes. Heal yourself for 60. And for me, also passes. I'm good. I don't need to rest.
Okay.
Okay.
So you all keep going throughout the night. Roll me another survival check. Jams.
I'm gonna pass. I passed.
What was the number?
An 8.
Okay. Moving on through. Combat encounter for the day. Okay, another day goes by. You're at the third day. Well, fourth because you traveled through the night. Investigation or perception for finding shit?
That's you, Virgil.
What?
Investigation or perception? Do you want to look for a place or do you want to try to find items?
We'll look for items.
Okay. What was your investigation?
9 plus 24.
Okay. You find on the road. So as you're going throughout the road, going in between buildings and such, you find a couple of dead guys that are flayed alive, matching the description as before. They're completely flayed. They're skinless completely, and they have like bloody packs all over them.
Like backpacks?
Yeah.
yeah, let's see what they had, and let's see. Maybe these guys have some caps that we can use to buy shit later.
We should check for traps.
Yeah, I'll look around for traps.
Okay.
17 plus 24.
So 41.
30. Yeah, 41.
So you said, what was your number?
My base roll was 17 plus 21, so it's 41. I think we said.
Yeah. So there are no traps in the area. There's just covered in gore and blood, and it looks terrible. Almost kind of like the area says, "Don't come any fucking closer." You do notice, however, that there was people stationed around the area. As you can see, there was like a gunfight. There's like scorch marks all across the concrete and stuff where people were, but they're no longer there at the moment.
Alright then, we'll just search their packs.
Okay, getting everything acquired here. Okay, then Jesus, these guys had a lot on them. Okay, then food.
Excuse me.
What are you excused for?
I sneezed.
Okay, here's your find. 6 whiskey, 4 rum and scotch, 3 wild sasses, 2 mentats, 3 laser pistols, 55 fusion cells, 55 pistol ammo, 150 caps, 4 riot gear helmets, 4 Mander Guard armor, 4 10mm pistols, a caravan shotgun with 12 shells, a baseball bat, ballistic fist, 12 dynamite, and 10 chewing gum.
My word.
and a partridge in a pear tree. All right. Updating the cap.
Pistol ammo. Lena, get them fusion cells.
I'll take the bat and the fist.
I'm gonna pick up those 12 shotgun shells, put them with the rest of them.
Mm-hmm. The 10mm pistols. Lena, get them laser pistols too.
So, after finding this group, do you continue onward?
Yeah.
Okay, no encounter. You didn't find an encounter today going through the area. Things seem eerily quiet for right now. Do you wish to travel by night or wait till morning?
Why don't we sleep through the night, head back out in the morning?
Alright, sounds good.
Okay, so you're gonna rest for the night?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you rest for the night. Your endurance times 4. You get your HP back. As you wake up in the morning, you notice that someone was walking through your area. As you don't hear any footsteps when you wake up in the morning, obviously, but you notice that a lot of the rocks are moved around, and that like a lot of the just area has been shuffled about, as if something came through here.
I start going through my bags.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
$16.
Okay. You notice that 150 caps are gone from your person.
Jams. Somebody came through and stole the caps.
Damn it, I love caps.
Maybe you can use your survival to track whoever did it.
For footprints.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
What'd you say? Check for prints, you said?
Yep.
Sure, you can try. I will need a You can give me a survival check or an insight check.
I passed.
So you notice that there are some tracks, but the tracks that you see are... There's claw marks all over it, and there are human feet, but they crawl straight up the wall through a window into one of the buildings.
He went vertically this way.
All right, well, let's go.
How do you plan on getting into the building?
All right, I have a plan. I dig through my bag and I pull out some iguana on a stick. And I hand everybody one.
What's the iguanas on a stick effect?
I give you a 10-foot climb speed.
Oh, nice.
So I eat mine. If you eat your iguana on a stick, you take 4 rads. Also, if you are hurt, heal 3d4 once a minute for 2 minutes.
Take the rads
I
first, then do the healing.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll eat them too.
Alright, so we go.
So 4 rads.
And then if you're missing any hit points, roll 3d4 to heal.
Dropped me by 4 hit points. Alright.
Okay, so you head up as you climb up the tower, up the concrete tower, and go through... Which one of you is going through the window first?
Go ahead, James.
Alright,
Roll me an athletics check to climb.
$26.
Okay, so you climb up through the window, and upon climbing up, through the window, you find inside there is a guy sitting on a chair, counting the caps on a table, while there is looking like a smaller chained up man who is wearing some kind of like animal hide and skin, who has a blindfold over him, and looks kind of like a Wendigo.
Hey. It looks like you got something in mind.
He looks over and says, "Oh, how dreadful. Patchy, please take care of our guest that's at the window." He hisses and lunges at you, grabbing onto your face as you need to make me a athletics check to not fall.
14.
You fall back from the window and land on the
No.
ground, taking 10 damage as you hit the ground with a smash as Patchy begins to shred and tear into you.
All right. Combat.
As soon as we get up there.
Well, no, he's on the ground in front of you.
They're on the ground. They
We
fell.
can do loose initiative
Oh.
combat as he's on the ground clawing at you. He then kind of backs off a bit as you take 5 more damage from getting clawed in the face.
I'll
Oh, there's 2 guys, right?
One.
Somebody should
So you.
make sure the other guy doesn't get away.
at this moment we know about this dude on the ground with James. Because James was up there and fell out a window with this dude on his face.
Mm.
Lena, why don't you shoot him first?
Okay.
We're doing loose initiative. You don't get to shoot as much as the rest of us.
Okay. Oops. Move a little bit. Don't hit. Uh, 18 to the head.
As you shoot it in the head, it lets out a screech and immediately crawls back up the wall into another window away.
Alright. So, I don't know what that thing is, but there's another guy in that window I just fell out of. And he has our money.
Okay. Well, let's go up there. I looked at those riot gear helmets. I'm gonna put one on.
Okay.
You don't want to get clawed in the face.
All right. What is sneak sight?
What?
I'm looking to see if it's in there. So you have a skill on those helmets called sneak sight.
So the sneak sight is just when you're sneaking. You have +1 to sneaking in sight.
Okay.
Or whatever the plus is.
Okay.
So it does to one effect is to sneaking, helping you sneak, but another one to helping you stay out of sight. So if someone was to roll with advantage, it's a -1 to them.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's go up there. So we go up where the guy was.
Who's going up first?
Mm.
I'll go up there.
Roll me athletics to climb up.
I got 18 and 5 is 23.
Okay, so you climb up. As you climb up the concrete wall and get inside the window, you once again see a guy that's still counting caps, but you don't see anything around him. Are you wanting to go in stealthily?
Yes.
Roll me sneak.
46 passes. I have 96 to hit.
Remember, you're not using the hit for a sneak check, you're using just the normal skill check. The hit is
Okay,
for
then that's
something
a
off like...
91.
Okay, so you still pass. So, the thing about it is that, you're able to sneak in through the window, you see him counting caps, as you see him also kind of like grab a piece of meat, as you hear a screech somewhere, as he tosses it through one of the cracks in the walls. You hear a screech and then some ripping and tearing into whatever the meat was.
I'm gonna sneak back out the window and back down and tell them what I saw.
I'm gonna climb up there.
Are you also going to stealth?
Yeah. I fail by 2 points.
The sneak
Oh.
or the climbing?
The sneak.
So you climb up to the top as you hear a bit of a rock crumble, and he hears you and sees you and looks over and says, as he cocks his 9mm, "Look, I'd recommend you sit on down and go back out the window the whence you came, unless you want to end up like the next person that came on through this window." Just go on down before I blow your brains out.
Yeah, I will hold my gun.
Okay, quick draw on both you. So roll me a... what's your agility?
11.
Oh, you're
Oh wait,
faster.
no, sorry, 10. 10. No, like 10.
Okay, so you're faster than his 9. So as you quick draw, you pull out your gun and shoot him in the face as you put a bullet straight through his eyes.
He's down.
Yeah.
I go over. Can I see that creature tied to the chain?
Now the creature's nowhere around you.
Okay, well I saw him. Oh no, I didn't see him throw the food. Okay. That's fine. I start. I investigate. I tell him, then I holler out the window. You know, the guy's down. Get up here and go check the other room too.
I climb up.
I climb up.
Ditto.
You all climb up as you enter into the area, as you find that it's just a small hideout. A kind of like mattress on the ground, chair, some kind of table, what appears to be some kind of area where there was a couple bones and a chain, some creature.
My investigate is a natural 20.
So you see that whatever this was, it was, they were here for a long time. You could say probably a couple months. The chain is quite rusty, and whatever the creature was has snapped off the chain and is now roaming wherever. But you see there is a journal with a bit of penmanship in it. It's very crude and crass, but you're still able to read it. As it basically details about an uncle and son how they were off on an adventure. Well, not an adventure. They were off on trying to survive. They came from some place you don't recognize called Whaleized. So Walesed or Waleside? No. Whalerized. Whale. I can't even read my own fucking writing. Whalized. Walesed?
Sure.
Walesed. So it came from Walesed, and it's a place you don't really recognize, talking about how like fishing and everything's gone down the pipeline. They're trying to go to Tempensky, and that, you know, this kid was pretty new to survival. Like he decided to seek out with his uncle. His uncle's like, you know, this is gonna be a rough trip, bud. It's not gonna be anything like a walk in a park. It's not like you going between the different raider outposts or like anything like that. It's gonna be a rough trek, right? Nothing like you've done with your dad before. No, he still wanted to go. Him and the dad got into a fight, the uncle and the dad, and eventually they decided to play a game of poker on it. He won, went with the kid up to the state. They eventually got through all the raider stuff, and the kid got indoctrinated into the Devil Throne cult. As he found these guys, they were welcoming, they were easygoing, and as all pipelines go with all cults, they get you because they're nice people, and then they get you involved, and you know what I mean, you go further and further in, and it's not so bad, right? Just this little crime here or there. The uncle manages to set up something nice in Tempensky as some guards for the raider outpost, but the son quietly kind of feeds information, and eventually they get set upon. And it cuts off from there with then a different voice taking over in the book, where it kind of like jolts past where Uncle didn't want to join us, but I changed his mind. I fed him some of the glorious holy meat, and now he is a kindred of the he is a throne bearer. I call him Pensky now. That's where it ends.
That's weird.
All right. Did we find our money? It was on the table.
You get your money
Did we
back,
find?
and then some.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did we find any more that he stole from other people?
You get about a 450 caps back.
Nice.
All right. Moving on.
You mind if we end here?
No, it's fine with me. I don't mind at all.
All good.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All right.
So, do you wish to continue onward?
We're
Well-
gonna end it here.
Oh, I sense
Yeah,
that
he said-
people were getting tired, but
Yeah, it's bedtime.
okay. We will end the session